Tennessee Senator Marsha Blackburn. All right, this punk finally got his day. He got swept up. Now he's back in Venezuela. Kind of hard not to smile about that.
You're right. And I'm certain he is going to be posting videos for his 500,000 TikTok followers where he was waving cash that he had defrauded from the U.S. government and encouraging people to come on over and squat in homeowners' residences and just take over the places. And it is appropriate that someone who was a scammer, who was defrauding, who was here illegally, was deported, and I'm glad he's out of the country, and I hope that others who are offending this country and committing crimes are also going to be deported.
Yeah, go ahead and put your, fess up to doing something illegally, at least allegedly. You're probably going to catch up with you instead of growing your TikTok base.
Yeah.
Now, Senator, we just did a segment. You saw it. You're keenly aware of what's going on with Elon Musk and Tesla and dealerships, but you're actually trying to do something in the Senate about it. Tell us what you're trying to do, and where are the Democrats on this? How come we don't hear them voicing anything that resembles common sense?
And Jason, you're exactly right. They have been like crickets when it comes to speaking out against the domestic terrorism and the violence that is taking place. So yesterday, I presented a resolution on the Senate floor. It was a resolution to condemn these horrific acts of violence that are taking place against the auto dealerships and charging stations and car owners. And I want you to know, the Democrats actually came to the floor and objected to that resolution. They are against this. You're not hearing anybody speak out against this violence on the Democratic side, and I think that is very telling. They have spent 4 years talking about domestic violence. They called parents domestic terrorists, and then they also would call people that were praying across the street from abortion clinics domestic terrorists. And now when you see this kind of domestic terrorism taking place, this kind of violence, they will not show up. They will not vote for the resolution. They will not be on the record standing against this. And this shows you they are so upset with Donald Trump and Elon Musk. They are upset with Doge. And as you said earlier, our efforts in Doge, whether it's the White House, the Doge Committee, the House, or the Senate, our goal is to save the American people some of their hard-earned tax dollars, to cut the debt, to cut the spending, to lower inflation, to get this country back on track, and to make certain that we are a constitutionally conservative nation for decades to come.
Yeah, for a party that said they were going to ban, literally outlaw gas-powered vehicles, and then the person who has the biggest, best car out there, the biggest seller, one of the best cars out there, to go after him, this does nothing to Elon Musk. His Tesla share price and market cap is up. So I don't know what they think they're doing. They're going to supposedly have these protests, but you know what? Americans, I think, are fed up with it.
I think you're right about that. Tomorrow they have this big global day planned to speak out against Tesla and Tesla owners. And they need to realize they're destroying the private property of individuals. And these are individuals now who have a Tesla. Many are fearful of putting their children or their grandchildren into their car and driving it. I'm a Tesla owner. We think about this. We think about how people are becoming so reactive. But here's the thing. When people on the right are upset about something, we vote with our feet, with our pocketbooks, and at the ballot box. People on the left get upset about something, and what do? They commit this unrest and they stoke violence. And it is time for this to stop. And it is time for Democratic leaders to stand up and say, this is wrong. We need to stop it.
Yeah, don't call yourself a leader if you can't lead on this issue. Take one side or the other. If you're in favor of this, come out on camera and say, yeah, I'm in favor of this. But if not, stop hiding and get out there and tell America this is wrong. Stop doing it. Other than Ro Khanna,
that's right.
I haven't heard many, if any, of them actually doing it. It's infuriating. Senator, you're the best. I do appreciate you joining us on this Friday night.